So, another fragrance tag. What would you wear? Random scenario. You want to see what I've chosen? Well, you know what to do. Stay tuned.
Fragrance Legio X is on sale and links are in the description.
Hello, I'm Scott and this is the Centurion. Firstly, I've been away for a few weeks. I do apologise, but normal services resume. I've been decorating, so I've been a very busy bunny. Right, let's get on to this video. Now, it's a tag video, and I was tagged by the wonderful Lizzie from the Rose & Jones channel. All links will be in the description. The tag is, what would you wear? Random scenario. And basically what it is that the person doing the video has been given a scenario. They then place their fragrances with that scenario, and then they tag other people with their own scenario that they want to pass on. So what I'll do is I'll get the tags out of the way first. I would like to tag Barry from Scentualise. I will also tag Brandon from DaVinci Alchemyst across the pond, and also across the pond will be Jovoy. You guys are tagged. I'd love to see what you come up with. The scenario I'm going to give you guys, so basically we have to place a season with it as well. So the season I'm going to give you is autumn, and the scenario is going to be a trip to a Viking museum, and then afterwards you are then going to go to a Viking banquet. So knock us out, see what you know, I'd love to see what you've got. Anyway, let's get on to mine. Right, now I was tagged, as I said, by Lizzie from Rose & Jones, and she gave me the scenario of a day out at the Chelsea Flower Show. I was like, okay, I can work with that. And she also said, and some wine tasting as well. Now, I don't drink, but we'll get back to that because halfway through there will be the wine segment, should we say. Anyway, let's get on to it. So, as you can see behind me, nice floral setting. So the first fragrance, as you probably all already know, I am a rose nut. Now these are going to be predominantly rose fragrances, but there'll be a few little, a few other florals thrown in there as well. This first fragrance is Renier Perfumes, and it is Black Rain. I have shown it on the channel before, but it is a beautiful, beautiful rose fragrance with loads of gorgeous violet. It is to die for. If you haven't tried this, you really, really do need to. It is a gem. It is so, it's rich, it's deep, it's got a sharpness to it right at the beginning, but it's not anything that is off-putting. It's just so well blended together. It's smooth, it's rich, it's decadent, it's unlike any other fragrance that I've got. An absolute beautiful fragrance. The notes in there are rose, chamomile, leather, violet and jasmine, musk, patchouli, ambergris and orange blossom. The leather comes through strong, but it's such a soft leather, and it's just rich, and it just works well with everything else. And the ambergris is a prominent note in there as well. It gives it a floatiness to it. There's an air to it, and it's just gorgeous. But that is Black Rain by Renier Perfumes. So the next one is another rose fragrance, and again I have mentioned it on my channel before, but it is by Chopard, and it is Rose Malachi or Rose Malachi, I don't know which way you pronounce it. But this again, such an easygoing rose fragrance. It's got a sweetness to it though, this has. Where that is coming from, I do not know. It smells Smells fruity, smells like there could be some kind of berries in there, maybe some red currant and some black currant, but the notes in there are saffron, damask rose and Atlas cedar. Now, as I said, straight off you get that sweetness. As it dries down, you do get the woodiness, and there's a creaminess from that cedar as well. But it is predominantly a sweet ambery rose. There's no amber listed, or amber accord listed, but there's definitely one in there. There's a warmth to it, and it's such a good wear. You can pick it up for a really good price at the moment. I think it's going for around about £40. But do keep an eye out, because it is on sale a lot on discounters like All Beauty and Notino. Really heavy bottle, beautiful fragrance, lasts all day, fantastic choice. Now on to the wine tasting. Thank you, Lizzie. She did, bless her, she did say afterwards, I know you don't drink, Scott, but I'm sure you can come up with something. So in honour of Lizzie from Rose & Jones, I picked a wine. I actually bought these for Christmas. I've had one to try them because I hadn't tried them before. But Lizzie's nickname is the Duchess. So what better than a wine spritzer called Duchess. It is a berry rose. It's made in South Africa, and it's a de-alcoholized wine. I have had one bottle because I wanted to try it. And it tastes just like real wine. It's really it's hard to get your head around, to be quite honest. It's got a sharpness to it, a crispness to it, and it's beautiful. Fruity, but not too fruity. That lovely fizz, it's got like fine bubbles in it, like champagne bubbles in it. It's just beautiful. It really is gorgeous. But that is the wine segment. I didn't know what else to do. The other reason why I picked these as well is because they are low in calorie, they're low in sugar, because I'm diabetic as well. They're gluten free. I'm also gluten intolerant, and yeah, they're natural extracts in there as well. So it's everything that ticks my boxes anyway. But they're really, really nice anyway. Look out for them. And on to the next fragrance in the flower show, should we say. Now this one is relatively recent, and this one is by Room 1015, and it is Holly Rose. And it's got notes of blackcurrant, black pepper, rose oil, orchid, leather and patchouli. Now this one, I got a sample of this through from Jovoy, and I instantly fell in love with it. It's got such a beautiful, playful rose to it, and it's one of them rose fragrances like all the others where anyone can wear them. They're not feminine in any way, but anyone can wear them. They're beautiful, and this has got a fruitiness to it. It's that blackcurrant really shining right at the beginning, working so well with the rose. I don't know what rose oils are in there, but all I can tell you is that it is a beautiful fragrance. They're quite good value as well. I think they're about £110 for 100 ml from Jovoy. It's a lot of juice for a niche fragrance, and absolutely gorgeous. Lasts all day. Really nice leathery patchouli right at the base, and there is a woodiness about it as well. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't cedar in there, although not listed. But it's lovely. Again, one that is good for any time of year, I think. I'm going to really enjoy wearing that one. And the last one, last but not least, and fitting in with the rosé wine that I showed you just previously, is Zaharoff Rosé. I bought this from Chris Fragmental's shop, Luxe Perfumes. I'll leave a link in the description. And this is, I'm going to spray some of this. I haven't sprayed anything on today, and this is absolutely gorgeous. It has got a sparkling effect right in the beginning, like the rosé wine, the bubbles going up your nose. There's a sweetness to it, but there's also a greenness in here. giving it that realistic rose feel. The notes on that are Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, then there's Chinese peony, amber and jasmine, then olibanum, myrrh, Australian sandalwood, agar wood, bourbon vanilla, and then sugar cane. And obviously the sugar cane is where that sweetness is coming through and the vanilla working together, and you can feel it floating around with it and working as an offset with the sharpness and making that rose so mouthwatering. It is a gorgeous fragrance. If you haven't, again, if you have not tried that, you need to get your nose on it, because it is an original. You won't smell a rose fragrance like that. There's nothing like it. And I'm just so pleased that I've got it as well, and the presentation on in bottles are just second to none. But that is Zaharoff Rosé, Signature Rosé. They are all of my offerings today. I tried to keep it as brief as possible because it's quite a long video. But anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below, and I shall see you guys all very, very soon. Thank you very much.